An apparent easy winner over a field that included 5 of the highest class stake horses and a record setter.
Lengths to Binary Light, the trailer as they make their run up the backstretch. Rinka Das gets a quarter in 24 seconds flat, pressed hard by Turkey Point. Intimaste is now back running in third. Share the Glory traveling smoothly toward the inside fourth. Have Fun is settled in fifth, about 5.5 from the lead. Farther back, My Friend Bernie and Binary Night, who's being pushed along at the back of the pack. At the half-mile pole, it's Rinka Das with a short lead. Turkey Point right there at his neck on the outside the half in 48 seconds flat. Rinka Das still holding the lead. He's been hounded the whole way by Turkey Point. 3 lengths back to Share the Glory, who's called on for more run. Binary Light now making a strong run at the rail. Then it's Have Fun on the outside, followed by Share the Glory, who's now dropped back to fifth, and they're coming to the top of the stretch. Rinka Das and Turkey Point been at it most of the way, and it's still Rinka Das in front by a neck. Turkey Point right there. Binary Night set down for the drive third. Rinka Das has something left. Rinka Das opening up. Has another gear for the stretch. He's got a 5-length lead with Western Rose going down there. He ducked sharply. He ducked out sharply and through jockey Julie Crone, a remarkable happenstance there in the stretch. Binary Light goes on to win it. Share the Glory was second. Turkey Point was third.
If you look closely, it appears that Rinka Das spooked at a seagull. This cost him a graded victory on dirt. Unquestionably, Rinka Das could handle dirt. His highly respected trainer, Scotty Schulhofer, said, quote, "About as fast a horse as I've ever had. An absolute fighter. Always gave his all. Make no mistake, he could handle dirt." Perhaps the most important indicator of a horse's potential at stud is his ability at 2 years old and as an early 3-year-old. Breeders look to sires that were themselves precocious, early maturing, gifted with speed, in the hope that these qualities will be transmitted to their earliest runners, thus yielding the fastest returns. And it is here that Rinka Das showed greatness. In his second lifetime start at 2 years old, he carried 126 pounds and faced a field of 8.
Looking for room now on the inside to deliver a challenge, and it's Lenanta with Rinka Das coming right through now to go ahead and lead as they race inside the final 100 yards. It's Rinka Das sprinting right away from Lenanto as they run up to the finish. It's Rinka Das quickly gone 4 clear. Lenanto second and is close for the third.
His running time of 1:21 4 at 7 furlongs under 126 pounds was extremely impressive. His very next start was Europe's richest 2-year race, the Cartier Million. But let's save the best for last. Let's look at his first start as a 3-year-old, the highly prestigious 2,000 guineas trial. Absolutely every horse in this race is a major stakes winner. Rinka Das defeats dual champion George Augustus, and Grade 1 winner Approach the Bench.
The 4, the straightening up past the 2. George Augustus joins Approach the Bench. In third place, Bufalino, and making ground, Rinka Das just in behind them. George Augustus just the leader. Bufalino makes ground. Rinka Das coming there in the center, racing inside the final furlong now, and George Augustus being pressed by Rinka Das. Bufalino on the near side. Nothing between the 3 now as they race up towards the finish. On the near side, Bufalino on the near side. Bufalino and Rinka Das. It's close.
When challenged, Rinka Das showed that he would fight and give his all. As trainer Scotty Schulhofer said, an absolute fighter always gave his all. And now the Cartier Million, Europe's richest 2-year-old race and Rinka Das's 3rd lifetime start. The 20-horse field is just saturated with quality. Horses have shipped from everywhere for this super rich and highly prestigious race.
And as they do so, it's Active Diplomacy who shows in the lead, followed by Petraco. Just in behind the leaders is Shamsham Al-Arab, and behind these on the inside is Accolade. As they make the bend into the straight, Shamsham Al-Arab, Accolade the inside, Kuyonga right up with them. On the outside, Active Diplomacy with Petraco. Just in behind them is Woodman's Mount. Behind these is next Tycoon. Then comes Stark South. Then two conspicuous Rinka Das is next. They're racing down towards the halfway stage, and it's still Active Diplomacy on the near side from Kuyonga. Too conspicuous Petraco. Accolade being scrubbed along and losing his place, making ground just in behind them. At this stage is Stark South, but up front as they race towards the last 2 furlongs, Kuyonga on the far side, the leader from Active Diplomacy. Too conspicuous Stark South the inside. Next Tycoon under pressure, so too Woodman's Mount. They're racing down inside the final furlong and a half, and Kuyonga on the rails from Too conspicuous Rinka Das bursting down the centre of the track, and over on the wide outside El Dinero and Golden Mintage as they race inside the final furlong. Now Rinka Das in the centre from Kuyonga. Golden Mintage coming home well on the near side, but it's Rinka Das as they race up towards the line. Rinka Das wins the million. Dermot Wells and Michael Canaan for the second year running. Kuyonga, Golden Mintage next.
Rinka Das defeats 4-time champion and millionaire Kuyonga and $722,000 stake winner Stark South, Group 1 winner Golden Mintage, to name just a few. Rinka Das, 2 millionaires, an Auk winner, an Irish Oaks winner, under his first 4 dams, the fastest mile in Keeneland's history, winner of Europe's richest 2-year-old race, and from the world's best sire-producing male line.